Hello, hello, Kitchen Sink family members. How are you? How are we? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fired up. These walks are inspiring me. Indeed, they are inspiring me, and we are going to be keeping them coming. So please, actually, I wanted to advertise. If you want to walk with me, please hit my inbox and we'll make an arrangements who's going to be working with me when. We want to make this exciting. So if you want to work with Myrang and I, please hit me in my inbox. Sometimes we can walk, pray and walk from 5 to 6 a.m. or we can start at 6 a.m. after prayer, and we will walk and chat. It's better when we do it after prayer so that we can walk and chat. So please, let's walk at 6. From 6, we could do it at 6, we could do it at 7, depending on whatever time is convenient for you. Even 8 o'clock, if you have to drop a child at school, we could do that. But please inbox me if you want to be a part of my Ranganai's walkathon escapades. Come and join me and let's walk the mountains in my neighborhood, and we will be talking, we will be doing some discussions. Today we want to have, like any one of our sit downs, these discussions that we are having about getting ready for the twilight years and enjoying them. I look at the brighter side. What can I do to make sure that even the day that I kick the bucket, I do so out of life, not because I'm dragging and no one wants to be with me and I have become a burden. And no, I want to do so joyfully. I want to do so. I want for people to say, ah, she's gone? Really? Than for people to say, oh, when is she going to go? How? Who is going to do it? No, I don't want to drag it like that. So let's enjoy life right to the end, and let's do so together. That's what we are discussing. How can you ensure that you enjoy life to its end? You don't do it starting from the age of 60. You can, but it's a bit late, because you'd have lost out on many other good things happening throughout life. So let's start, our lives as when we are living life. Let's be a people that are fun loving and in pursuit of fun, so that it becomes a part of who you are. Whether you are young, whether you're old, you are excited to be who you are at any given time. And how do you do that? How do you ensure that you keep the fun side of you, you keep being happy, you keep being excited about life? A little bit of adventure is necessary, guys. A little bit of adventure is necessary in life. If you are so dry, if you are so unpleasant to be with, no one wants to be near you. So you really have to make sure that things are good around you. Let's do the scripture. Let's do the scripture before I forget. Today I'll read from Psalm 103, Psalm 103, verse 5, which says, who satisfies your mouth with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. I'll come back to this in English. In Shona it says, anogutsa moyo wako nezvakanaka, kuti utsva hwako huvandudzwe segondo. I've just said it, guys. I like it. This one, I like it in the English version. It says, who satisfies your mouth with good things? Good things coming into your mouth, good things coming out of your mouth throughout your life. It's important to eat healthy. Very, very important. It's very important that as I'm growing up, whatever you're doing, you allow good things to go into your mouth. If it is not good for your mouth, don't take it. It's not meant to be. So we are eating healthy, we are drinking water, we are doing all that is necessary, we are taking our vitamins. I like it when I watch these YouTubers, the little children telling you, I've taken my vitamins. You need your vitamins. You're taking all that. You're ensuring that you are strong by what you take through your mouth, and also by what comes out of your mouth. Can you imagine if you are an elderly person and you are pleasant to be with, everybody loves to hang out with you. It's such a pleasant place to be, but how do you attain to that? To become a joyous person, full of energy. How do you become that? You do so by ensuring that what you feed your heart are good things. Because Bible also tells us that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So if you are going to load your heart with grief, with jealousy, with bitterness, with that's what will come out of your mouth when you speak, because the mouth only speaks from the instruction by the heart. So what you put in your heart, when you are quiet, when you see you seated there quietly, behaving like all is well, all might not be well for you. And what are we saying? Make sure that you put in things that are good in your heart, so that what comes out of your life is good. When you do that, scripture says, your youth is renewed like an eagle. You walk with a bounce. It might be, the version of it might match your age, but bounce it is. You smile. There's no problem. It's for free. You smile, you hug. You are pleasant to be with. People don't drag when they know they have to be in your company. That doesn't excuse serious conversations that need to happen. They should happen, but they must happen from a place of joy, from a place of rest, from a place of peace, from a place of energy. Hey, I'm fired up. I'm fired up. So what it means is, don't hold on to past wounds and you are dragging past hurts, past pain, and you become a specialist in describing your pain, your sorrow. Don't do it when you are younger. It doesn't happen in old age. You will be of that type throughout your life. It just gets worse and worse as you grow older. So I'm talking to you, my young friends. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. If you have an issue that's weighing heavily on you, let's process it. Let's make sure that we are pleasant to be with. Let's not be, snitching around on other people. Let's not be slanderers, malicious, gossipers, busybodies. Stop it. If you know you can't stop it, just don't be in anybody's company. If you think it in your own self, it can't be gossip. You're just thinking about it. But even that, you have to learn to think good about people, not only thinking ill of other people. This is why when you open your mouth, that's what then comes out of your mouth. I like it when you're able to come to your own house, your own place of comfort, and you are there quietly on your own. Guys, we need to do that. Start now. I see many young people coming to me. He has done this to me. She has done that to me. And then tomorrow you think they are better. No, they are not better. They've even gone back 10 steps back. Live life throughout your lives like that. You will come to my age and it will be a terrible life experience. You would drag yourself. There is no renewal of life like the eagle. What does an eagle do? An eagle, when it is old, tattered, and used, Bible preachers will tell you it will pack itself, as in P-E-R-K. It will pack itself on top of the highest mountain, a mountain that has a stone right up, and on that high place, it looks for water, a collected body of water, but that water has to be on top of a mountain, and it will go there. It will begin to beat its beak on the rocks until it removes the dead tissue of its own beak. It will pluck off itself old feathers, pluck them off until it becomes like chicken ready to be cooked. Then it will be washing itself with that water. It will do the same with its claws. It will do that for a period of time. The number 120 comes to me, but I'm not very sure. But it's a whole process that takes a lot of time. It will be washing itself. It will be inflicting pain in its own self to renew itself. And when the period has come to an end, you will not believe it's the same eagle, because it has renewed its youth. It will fly again, it will bite again, it's strong again. And I'm saying that's scripture says that's who we should be. That's who we should be. We should be those that are able to, you know, in whose life our youth is renewed like an eagle. And it is possible. It is very possible. It is also possible to be, and everything is not, no one is thinking about me. No one, it is also possible. But it is possible for life to happen again. You know, I'm on a journey. I must start. Hey, I got some dumbbells. I want to lift weights, so that I tone myself, my body even more. It is possible. I'm laughing at myself, but I know it's possible. And I know you know it is possible. So you have to be a pleasant someone. And you do that by being mindful of what comes out of you. How do you know that I'm being mindful of what comes out of me? I check what enters through my mouth. I check what I eat, as in the physical food. I check what I eat in terms of what I drink. I check what I eat in terms of the spiritual food that I partake of, that which enters into my heart. That is crucial, dearly beloved. If you are a person who's not motivated, all you give are, the dark side of life. That's what you know to give, because that's the lane you're living in. No, come out. The sun has risen. If you are in a space where there's no sun, you can even come to Africa. We have plenty of sunlight to share. And deal with your expectations. Sometimes you wanted to do this at the age of 30, it didn't happen. Deal with it. If you have to mourn the loss of that opportunity, mourn it and move on. You can't drag, unmet expectations in your marriage, unmet expectations in your business, unmet expectations, in your family structures, unmet expectations all along throughout your life. No, you can't do that. If it's gone, it's gone. Let's grieve. Give it a time frame to grieve it, and let's move on. Let's start afresh. I've just remembered of a story. Let me tell you a little story. A good friend of mine had a business in town. She was retailing clothes, lovely clothes for men and women, very, very nice clothes. And when her business wasn't doing well, she didn't know what to do. The rentals were too much, employees were stealing, and she had quite a bit of stock to deal with. And it was clear that she could not continue with her business operating from that premises. And we agreed that, she has to move out of that premises. And when she moved out of that premises, it was clear that she couldn't even go into any other premises. But she had a car. So she started selling out of a boot. But before she could successfully sell out of the boot, we had to mourn the loss of giving people a business address, a prestigious business address. We had tea over that loss, over that funeral, and we mourned and we laughed. And then she put all her stuff at home. She would take them out periodically into her boot, and she would travel around with stuff in her boot. When opportunity presents itself, she would just open her boot and say, "Hey guys, I'm selling clothes." Did she not sell them now? Please, 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 mourn what needs to be mourned and move on. Sometimes it's a relationship, a toxic friendship, a toxic marital relationship. You need to mourn it and move on thereafter. Don't build your graves around those things. They will kill you and you will be stuck in those spaces. Very, very important if you have to be youthful, even in your own old age. And also some people, it's not just the bad things. Some people hold on to glory. When I was at the United Nations, when I was in New York, you are no longer in New York, you're in Harare. Make life work for you in Harare now. And whilst you are still in New York, in your mid-30s, in your 40s, please make sure you prepare for when you will be in Harare, so that life in Harare will work for you when you are there. It doesn't make sense for you to be telling us your stories about New York and downtown Manhattan, and there's no evidence what we are looking at in your face. Please, let's prepare for the twilight years. But you can't start it only when you're old. It has to begin throughout life. Live life knowing that I'm heading towards somewhere. But allow yourself to be renewed. Allow yourself to connect with you. Be adventurous. Eh? I'll put on this video, I will put a lot of things. I'll put a snippet of myself ziplining, so that you see, you can do it. I can see smiles on your faces. You can do it. You can do it, Kitchen Sink family members. Renew your strength, renew your energy. No one is going to do it for you. And if you go and do it, if you are in Harare, if you go and do it in Mazoe there, it's reasonable, it's affordable. It's only expensive if you choose to do it in Nyanga there. But even there, go and do it at Mutarazi Falls. Do it in Vic Falls. I don't know about bungee jumping, but definitely you can zip line in your old age. Do all these adventures. Go hunting, Go sleep in the wild. Do something that would trigger an outpouring of adrenaline in you. Connect with your youthful self. All I'm saying is, guys, it is possible for us to enjoy life. Look, in our walkathons, we are walking in the neighborhood. I'm getting fitter. We are talking. We are enjoying life. And I'm saying you can do the same. You can do the same. And tell me, share your stories, success stories of how you are renewing your strength. Come out of the house. Come out of the house. Sit outside. Have lunch, have dinner outside. See the difference that it will make in your life. I'm telling you the truth. Let's be adventurous. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. We are moving, we are moving, we are moving, we are moving. Let's keep going. We'll get there. Comment, subscribe, like, share. Tell me your stories. If you want to walk with me, inbox and I'll walk with you. We'll make an arrangement. Thank you all. Good day.